Okay, hope it doesn't fall. All right. Welcome to episode 3 of Lakers 365 with Jack Esko. I'm Jack Esko. Today on the show, we're going to be reviewing and recapping the Lakers Celtics game. A lot of controversy into that. We will obviously get into that. Preview the next game, Lakers versus Pelicans. Give out my player of the game. And before we do all that, I would like to mention something I didn't mention in the last episode I did after the Grizzlies game. What happened? This is non-recap stories, but this is still Lakers news. The Lakers have waived DeMarcus Cousins, and nothing has been 100% signed yet, but the initial report is it is to free up space to get Markieff Morris, who is averaging over 11 points, just under 4 rebounds a game, and under 3 assists a game. But he's a power forward, so that shouldn't matter. He's 6'11". He's coming from Detroit, so that is just some news to clear up before we get started. Now, to the recap. I want to first say this was an incredible game. People are going to say a lot, well, the controversy calls. I can already see Bill Simmons and Russillo talking about these calls tomorrow. Oh, these calls ruin the game. I don't think they ruin the game. Trying to be as unbiased as possible. As I have my Lakers hat on, I'm trying to put this down the middle, okay? I thought it was a very good game. I thought it was an exceptional game. It had this playoff feel to it, playoff vibe. They were going for every loose ball, every, possession, rebound, everything. It felt big. It mattered. Obviously, because it's Boston, LA, that's a big reason why. And I have some takeaways. We'll start with this. Before the game even started, I wrote some notes down. Kemba Walker was out with a knee injury. In his place was Marcus Smart. He did a very good job. He's one of the best defenders in the game. And I wasn't going to hold that against the Celtics. Oh, if so-and-so doesn't play, that's why we won. The Celtics are good no matter what. I mean, it would just probably help if they did have Kemba, but that was a big no for me before the game started. And then obviously the Markieff Morris news, which I've already brought up. The big thing for me, when we first started, JaVale started really strong. First couple of minutes in the first quarter, 4 points, 6 rebounds. You're like, wow, if this continues. He kind of tailed off near the end, for the rest of the game. That wasn't going to continue that kind of trend. But boy, was there someone on Boston who continued that his scoring trend and then some. We will get to him later. Another thing that stood out for me, Rondo played well for the minutes that he played. People can 100% say it's because he played the Celtics. I can 100% agree, but he has played better as of late. I'm not ready to, buy back all my Rondo stock, but he played well. I believe he had 4 steals, 4 points, 4 assists, so he did well from all facets of the game. We're not expecting him to, be Boston. Rondo was 16, 7, and 8, and 5 steals. We're not expecting that. Just do a little bit here, a little bit there. And another thing that stood out for me is as I'm, writing down notes, the Lakers bench did a phenomenal job. Just bits and pieces here and there. Obviously, Dwight coming off the bench, Caruso, KCP, Rondo. I mean, you had a lot of players coming off the bench and doing their part. And it was a very bench-oriented game. People can say, oh, it's LeBron, AD, and it's a big dip. You can't really say that. At times you can, every so often, sure, but for the most part, they do what they're supposed to. And they did a very good job today. I was very impressed. It was a very good team effort by the Lakers. Take away the bad calls late in the game, which we will get to. I'm going to be down the middle, okay? I'm not going to say great win, no controversy here. I will get to those calls. We're still in the first quarter. Jason Tatum, I saw it instantly. Wow. Okay. If he keeps up this trend, Lakers are in trouble. And they were. Moments I would watch the game, I would take down notes, be on my phone, they're up by 10. Then I would look back up to the game. It's a tie game. Oh, the Lakers are down. Just like that. And a lot of it had to do with Jason Tatum. He was unbelievable in this game. Outrageous. If the Celtics won this game, he would be 100% my player of the game, and it wouldn't even be close. What he did for that, for the Celtics, I believe he had 39 points in that game. So just under breaking, being the last Celtic to score 40 or more points against the Lakers since Paul Pierce in 2001. That is the famous game that Shaq gave him the nickname, man, he is the bleep truth. And that's, where the nickname came from, because that's when the Celtics weren't as great. But that was the last time a Celtic scored 40 points. 39, a hell of a performance by Jason Tatum. He just kept on his scoring pace. The first quarter, like, oh, okay, probably die off. And then it never did. I think the biggest note I took about Tatum is he scored 18 points in the third. That'll do it. that will help your scoring trend big time. So when I look at Tatum, everyone wants to put their parallels. Is he going to be the next MVP? Is he our next star outside of Giannis? You can 100% say yes. 100%. Me as a Lakers fan has no issues with that at all. I can see a lot of this young wing growing every single game and how incredible he is. So I have no issues with that at all. So as we get to half, it was a very close game, back and forth throughout the most of the first quarter. I would say all the second quarter. Halftime, 56-54, leading score for the Lakers, 13 points LeBron, obviously leading score for the Celtics, 19 points Jason Tatum. As we go into the second half, Jason Tatum is still on his incredible scoring trend. As I mentioned, last Celtics scored 40 points or more. Paul Pierce, 2001. It was back and forth. Like I said, all the third quarter, all the fourth quarter, as they just kept it going. The big thing for me that I really put an asterisk on, the Celtics got into the penalty at 4:41 left in the fourth quarter. This really stood out to me because you have smart players like LeBron, AD, Rondo that know about this. Oh, we're in the penalty. Let's draw some fouls because they're in the penalty early, and that's exactly what LeBron did. I think he had a couple on Marcus Smart. Went to the line. There's some controversy calls on KCP, pushing him late in the game, I believe with 30 seconds left, I think it was, and there wasn't a foul there, and you could definitely make a case that there was a foul. You could definitely make a case that, there wasn't really an elbow on the last final shot with Tatum and KCP. You can make an argument for that too. So I'm down the middle. I'm not going to be this rah-rah Lakers fan saying that every call went our way and we should have won. There's no counter. I'm not trying to be those rah-rah meatball cheesehead guys. That's just not going to be me. So it was a very compelling, very incredible game. Fourth quarter on, back and forth, trading blows late in the fourth quarter. The Lakers hit a three. Then the Lakers make a point, and back and forth and back and forth. In the end, the Celtics getting in the penalty early really hurt them as they go to the line. Rebounds helped the Lakers as well. So, final score of the Lakers game, as I should have mentioned in the beginning, 114-112. Leading scorer for the Lakers, LeBron James, as he has now been named my player of the game. What he did, 29 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, near a triple-double. Anthony Davis is a close second. 32 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks. So there you go. There you have it. As we look forward to the next game, the New Orleans Pelicans, they are on fire. This is the first time the Lakers would be seeing Zion Williamson healthy. This is, I believe, the third time they've played, and they are coming. They're coming. They got nice young players. As everyone can just talk about the Lonzos, the Hards, the Ingrams, Zion. You got Nicole Alexander Walker. You got Nelly as well, the foreign sharpshooter. So you have a lot of players and a lot of pieces that the Pelicans have. So it's going to be a very tough game. It's going to remind me a lot of the Grizzlies game, but I think it's a little bit more. I think they're more put together, the Pelicans are, than the Grizzlies, and here's why. Because the Pelicans have a veteran coach that's been there before in Alvin Gentry. You can make what you want about Alvin Gentry. Oh, he had, half a good season in the Suns. Say that what you will. But this is his chance to prove that this is your best team you've had. Go out and prove it. Because if you don't, I'm probably going to let you go. All right, that was a game. Once again, final score for the Lakers, 114-112 with some questionable calls. Nothing I can do about that. I will see you after the Pelicans game. I'm Jack, and I'm out. Pelicans, Lakers, that is.